I do not know how to talk to girls.
And so he claims he doesn't know how to talk to girls. Raise your hand if you know how to talk to girls. Perhaps 10% of the population out there are actually good at talking to girls. Magic Mike, and in today's video, I tried to cold approach 100 girls without any experience. Introvert versus girls. Picture this. You're an introvert. You're not very social. You're kind of awkward. You don't have the skills. You're not a player. You don't got game, but you're trying to meet girls. You perhaps don't know about Bumble, Tinder, or various dating sites, but you still want to meet girls. And you've gone to the bars. You don't have any experience. I mean, how many girls that you want to be with for the rest of your life are you going to meet after midnight? Probably none. Perhaps you might meet a gremlin, but remember, never feed a gremlin after midnight. And so why not just go and cold approach any random girl you see? Perhaps at the mall, a grocery store, the coffee shop, or even the gym. Well, in today's video, Dylan McKnight puts it to the test. And so in his original video, he cold approached one girl and literally got her number. 1 out of 1. He's batting 1,000. Amazing. And so he said if it gets 10,000 likes, he's going to do it again. It got 100,000 likes in only a couple of days. And so we're going to examine Dylan McKnight technique. Going to go over them, tell you what he did right, what he did wrong. And so hopefully by the end of the video, you too will know how to approach a girl.
You guys are expecting me to be very thankful, right? That the video performed as it did. But what you guys are failing to understand is how ass this situation actually is for me right now.
Yeah, it's so ass. He got 1.8 million views, probably made close to $10,000. Remember, it's a lot easier to do something when you have a camera rolling. If things go wrong, he can say, hell, I was doing it for a video. See, there's a camera right there. Don't make fun of me. I'm not actually doing this. It's just for a skit. And so the first thing you have to realize is when there's a camera rolling, when you have an excuse, when someone dared you to do it and you can say, oh yeah, I was dared, it immediately offers you a sense of relief. And so this is far easier than it would be in the real world. Not to mention, are we not going to mention this guy is like 6 foot tall, good looking, has an incredible physique, a 6-pack abs, clearly a better physique than 99.9% of the population. And so what we have is a Chad approaching women who aren't even as attractive as him.
Because right now I'm supposed to go up and talk to girls when frankly, I do not know how to talk to girls.
And so he claims he doesn't know how to talk to girls. Raise your hand if you know how to talk to girls. Perhaps 10% of the population out there are actually good at talking to girls. He literally says he's socially restarted, but as you see him talking, does he look like he has a hard time talking to girls? He's thinking, oh, I'm so introverted. It's so difficult. But how many people have you watched this are far less attractive than him? Perhaps don't have the same hairstyle, full of acne, perhaps 50 pounds overweight, and aren't dressed as cool as Dylan is. Look at the physique. When you look like Magic Mike and you're a stripper at a bar, it's very easy to talk to girls. Hey, I'm Magic Mike. Look at my pecs. I can make them dance. And considering he's made countless YouTube videos, he's practiced talking to people before, he's been on Omegle, so on. Do you really think he's below average in his social skills? That he's socially restarted? I don't think so.
Could you help me with something?
Sure, yeah.
I'm just looking for your number.
My number?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Why do I look old?
No,
Do I
I'm just
look like a
making
creeper?
sure you're old enough.
He could have walked up to her and said, hey, excuse me, ma'am, can I ask for your number? Do not approach me, stay away! Danger sign, danger, danger! And so I think the response being, hey, how old are you? That's a great response.
Old enough?
Yeah.
You're not older than me.
How old are you?
Old as you want me to be.
If you're 23 years of age, approaching a girl who's younger than you, looking very young, I don't think that's the best response. Now, if you're approaching a MILF or perhaps a GILF and you're 23 years old and you look like Dylan, and she says, hey, how old are you? If the woman appears to be 40 and you joke back with, hey, as old as you want me to be, I do believe that's a great line. It's going to show some confidence in flirting. But if the girl's younger than you, why not just say your age? Saying something like, hey, do you think I look younger than I am? A lot of people, they think I'm only 18 or 19, but I mean, I'm actually 23. I have an old soul. That to me would be a great answer.
I'm almost 24, but it's not a deal breaker,
When's
right?
your birthday?
I have a great birthday. Are you ready to be impressed by this?
Yeah.
January 1st, 2000.
Saying I have a great birthday, January 1st, 2000, that is an excellent line. That is going to bring about a conversation. January 1st, so easy to remember, but it's not the best birthday to have. Think of it. How many people are celebrating your birthday on January 1st? They just went out for New Year's Eve. They're probably hungover, tired. And so are you ready to go out and party again? Probably not. And so perhaps January 1st or December 25th, these are not the best birthdays to have, but very easy for people to remember.
When's your birthday?
Great birthday. May 9th.
May 9th. When's Cinco de Mayo, 7?
Cinco means 5. No, it doesn't. Cinco means calories in, calories out, like my Cinco protein bars. An excellent, high protein, delicious, low calorie option for people looking to lose weight. Interested in my delicious Cinco bars? Click the link in the description. Code Greg, 10% off. And remember, if you buy any item right now, it's only $9.99. Literally selling it at a loss. My loss is your gain. Head over to my website right now if you want to get protein bars for under $10. It's under $1 a bar.
Cinco de Mayo is the name.
Oh, Cinco means 5.
Yeah.
You know, this conversation is not going great for me right now.
It's not Cinco, it's Cinco, and in French it's cinq. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you guys speak all these languages?
What do you think about my Riz? Like, was that opening line like the pickup line good or no?
No, I've definitely heard it before.
And so he says, do you like my Riz? I'm not sure if that's the best approach to use, to actually go up to a girl and say, hey, did you like the way I hit on you? I mean, if you're making a YouTube video, sure. But if you're actually doing this in the real world, cold approaching a girl, you see a girl at the mall or at the gym and you like her and you walk up to her, I don't think it's the best move to say, hey, do you like my Riz? Do you like how I hit on you? You're just talking to them. Don't ask if they're single. Don't have to have a boyfriend. Just speak. I saw you. I thought, why not introduce myself? I'd like to get to know you. Simply be yourself. Be your authentic self. Don't pretend. Don't give her some line. Oh, I'm a famous rapper. Be yourself, be honest, and if she in fact likes you, and perhaps 9 out of 10 girls will reject you, does that really matter? Because 1 will not. You have to be prepared to fail. More often than not, you're not going to get a date. You might not even get their number or their Instagram name, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't try. And even if you're not as attractive as Dylan is, as clearly this guy's a Chad, he can talk to almost anyone. Even if you're not as attractive as this, simply talk to people in your own league. If you see a girl who's a perfect 10 and you're a 2, chances are she's probably not going to go on a date with you. But even if she doesn't, you can still go and say hi. And unless she's like that girl who has Sphinx's feet at the gas station, well, she should take it as a compliment. If somebody approaches you, gives you a compliment and says, hey, I thought you were beautiful and I wanted to come and talk to you. You looked interesting. I wanted to get to know you. I wanted to know if you could go on a date. That is a compliment.
You selling these cowboy boots?
Selling some boots, yeah.
Do you think chicks would like be into me if I bought one of these?
Next, if you approach a woman who's literally working in a mall, whose job it is to talk to customers, of course they're going to say hi. Think of it. She has to talk to you. Hi, I'm interested in cowboy boots. Oh, which ones would you like to see? Oh, by the way, I think you're very attractive. Very easy to talk to someone who's paid to talk to you back. I mean, after all, they have phone lines like this. Hi, it's $1.99 a minute. Keep talking to me. And so to me, it doesn't take a lot of courage. And remember, the guy's a Chad. Is it really that difficult?
Okay, hey, can I get your number?
Yeah, sure.
It's a unique name.
Also, one more suggestion. Rather than asking a girl for a number, it's much easier to ask for her Instagram handle. Many people are hesitant to give you their real number, and even if they give you a number, it might not be real. They might give you a fake number. But if you get their Instagram handle, you can look through their photos. What are their interests? Is she into traveling? Does she have pets, animals? What are her loves? Perhaps she likes going to yoga. Perhaps she does gymnastics. Maybe she's a powerlifter. And then when you ask questions, preferably open-ended questions, you can say, hey, describe to me why you like yoga so much. What do you get out of it? Rather than saying, hey, do you go to yoga? Yes. Hey, do you go to the gym? Yes. Much better to say, what do you love about going to the gym? What do you love about yoga? They can then talk to you. And if they answer very short sentences without carrying it on, this is not a good sign. The more you go on about something, the better. If you're talking to a girl and she asks you a question, for example, what do you like about the gym? Oh, I like getting jacked. I like being swole. You want to share more about it than last time. I really like going to the gym. I've been doing it since I was 10. I've been training for 38 years. I've met so many friends and I'm so passionate about health and fitness. I wish everyone could go to the gym. I've literally been in competitions, both powerlifting and bodybuilding. I absolutely love the gym. It's so great that you also go to the gym. We have something in common. Send. That is a great response. I like being swole. It's boring. It doesn't share anything about you. You want to have a continuous dialogue with that other person.
Hey, excuse me. I had to stop you real quick. Who are you on the phone with?
Oh, I was talking to a friend.
Are your boyfriend, right?
If you ask if they're single or have a boyfriend, they're automatically going to know this guy is fishing for a number. They're hitting on me. That is the last thing a woman wants. Women don't want to be hit on. Nothing wrong giving them compliments, talking to them, but preferably you don't do so that they think or know that you're hitting on them. Perhaps you're single and you start the conversation by saying, hey, are you single? Nope, I'm not. I have a boyfriend. They keep walking. You never even got a chance for them to get to know you. But if you avoid that and say, hey, I really like your style. That's an amazing outfit. How did you come up with that? Much better than just saying, yeah, you're hot, you're beautiful. They hear that all the time. You think gorgeous girls don't hear all the time how good looking they are? The compliment is meaningless. And why do you care if they have a boyfriend? Assume they're single. What's the worst that can happen? By assuming everyone's single, you talk to them as if they're single. And if they're not single, eventually you'll find out. But if you go in assuming everyone has a boyfriend, the conversation is going to go far worse. Much more likely, they're going to dismiss you from the start and not even take part in the conversation.
How old are you?
Do I look old?
Older than me, yes.
I'm 23.
I'm 16.
Damn.
And so I guess I'm older than last time. I don't have problems with approaching people. I'd never have to ask their age. I frankly don't want to know it. But hey, Dylan's a young man. He's 23. And so perhaps for younger people out there, it's important to know, are they old enough? After all, you don't want to ask them out for drinks and not realize that they're not of legal age.
Fine. If I try, will you go out on a date with me or something? We can make a deal right here, right now. I'll chug that whole bottle of water.
And so I do think this approach is very smart. Very intelligent. Hey, if I drink this water, will you then go on a date with me? I mean, after all, he could have said, do you want to go on a date with me? And she could have yes or no. He said, hey, if I drink this, you're going to have to go on a date with me. The chances are much more likely that she's going to say yes. What he's checking for is compliance. Is she going to comply to what I'm saying? And even if he doesn't drink it, she still might say yes. And so it's a win-win. He can talk to her. It's a playful setting. He's flirting back and forth. And so to me, this is an excellent approach.
Give me the nastiest flavor, yeah.
And so it gives them the opportunity to neg her, which means to say something disparaging, slightly an insult. For example, oh, this drink, it tastes gross. What are you selling here? She might then be thinking, oh, I now have to fight for his approval. So for example, you could say, I really like your hair or your nails. Are they real? Well, actually, these are hair extensions and these nails are fake. Oh, I still like them anyway. He's complimenting her, but at the same time, it's a backhanded compliment. Oh, I love your nails. I love your hair. Are they actually real? No. I mean, should they be? What? Why? Oh, I love your tan. Is that real? Is that your natural? Actually, it's a spray-on tan. Oh, it still looks all right. A little orange, but I like it. You see what they're doing here? They're making you now fight for their approval. This is oftentimes what players will do as a cold approach when talking to girls at, for example, a bar or even in the mall.
First off, how old are you? That's the question.
That's a good question.
All these women are you old enough? In comparison, when you're my age, most people are shocked to find out how old I am. Last I went out, several people were asking me how old I was. I was like, I'm 48. They're like, what? Thought you were 32, thought you were 38. And so imagine if Coach Greg at 48 can still talk to ladies, then imagine how easy it is when you're 23. When you're as good looking and handsomer than last time as Dylan McKnight is.
I mean, do you think I cost that little?
Hey, listen. I know, I'm just totally kidding. I'd buy all these boxes for you.
It's one thing to say, I really like your shirt or something like that. It's a great start. But if you can compliment them on something that you truly mean, that you're being authentic, wow, you're so nice. You said this. I love the way you did that. That means so much more than complimenting on something that they didn't have to work for. If somebody had to work for something and you give them a compliment, that is a great way to talk. And for the ladies, you really want to compliment a man, compliment on how safe they make you feel. I don't think there's a better compliment out there. So much better than, you're hot, you're rich, you're tall. It's okay, but you make me feel safe. And so hopefully this helped. Please let me know in the comment section, did you like this video? Did you learn anything? And so Dylan McKnight, very successful in his approaches. And so my advice, please be your authentic self. Approach these ladies. 9 out of 10 times, perhaps you're gonna get a no. But it's worth it. Just keep trying. Eventually you'll succeed. Approach 10 girls that you like and eventually someone will say yes. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you liked it. Please watch one of the 2 bloops. Of course, cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line, all the supplements. Don't forget, code Greg, 10% off. And until next time, I am out.